Good afternoon. This is Jason Horak. It is June 29th, 2012, and I'm just going to bring you up to speed on what's been going on with the electric Dodge Daytona as of this afternoon. The first thing is that we've replaced the tires. The Michelin Energy Saver AS tires that were on this vehicle were showing a lot of wear, and in an earlier video I happened to notice that there was metal sticking out of the tire. Some of the threads were starting to show through, so that wasn't good, and those needed to be replaced. So I've ordered some new low rolling resistance tires, which are the Continental Contact Pro Eco Plus, I believe is the name, and they'll be coming from Tire Rack, but they're kind of back ordered and won't be showing up until the middle of July sometime. So I do want to get the car back on the road, so therefore I put these tires back on, which are the 225/50 R15s that were originally on this car when it was a gas vehicle. So as you can see, they have good tread and they're quite wide. They definitely have a lot more rolling resistance than the other tires, but they have a comfortable, quiet ride, and they certainly grip the road really well in the corners. So they will get me by for a few weeks until the new tires show up, and then we'll be swapping them around. So also this afternoon we got the motor reinstalled in the car. This is now with the original motor back in here, and the new brushes have been installed and are working quite well. It's kind of hard to see, but they're little copper straps you can kind of see through there. And we have, of course, the new mounting bracket, which was greatly reduced in size from the original one that we had in here before. But we're still using the same kind of setup with the motor mount on this side, and you can see the tail shaft of the motor down there, and it has the Netgain Controls speed sensor, I believe that's what that's called, which is just the RPM gauge that's hooked up to the tachometer. And so with this new setup, we should have significantly more room for batteries along this back section. Again, my guess is that I'm going to be able to get at least 4 batteries in there, and then I've still got to find room for the other. So at this particular moment in time, I also have the this little battery up here. This is a 12-volt AGM Metropolitan Industries Power Plus battery. This is actually the same one of the batteries that was in the car, the first electric car that I built, and they were used to power the whole car. So right now I just have one hooked up, so that's 12 volts, and as you can see, positive and negative, and those are the battery cables that go directly down up there and into the back of the Soliton 1, which is right here. So they're on the right hand side of the Soliton. And then on this side is the motor terminals. So there's the 2 wires that go out and are hooked into the bottom of the motor there. So that's it. That's the only wiring that's necessary to make this car go. And now obviously at 12 volts we won't be able to go very fast or get very far, but the point is that that's really all that's necessary, and by simply changing this one little battery from 12 volts to however much we can throw at it, my normal pack is about 200 volts, then it makes quite a bit of difference as far as the performance and how fast you can go, and of course how far you can go. But anyway, so right now I've just got this hooked up to kind of demonstrate the bare bones simplicity of an electric car. And that's all there is to it. Alright, so what we're going to do is just go ahead and turn this on. Let me get our beautiful little gauge here. And we are running off the accessory battery. So there's nothing recharging it because the Vicor DC to DC converter is just so loud that it sounds terrible on the camera. I have to kind of shout over it. So what I'm going to do is simply actuate the Soliton throttle assembly, which is hooked to the gas pedal, to make the car go. It is in second gear right now, so let's see what happens. So that's it. That's all you need to make an electric car go is a battery, a controller, a motor, and the throttle assembly. And there you go. So we're off and running, cruising right along. I'm guessing we're doing about maybe 15 miles an hour, somewhere around in there. And of course we got more pedal. And that's about it as far as the little battery can put out. Put her down there. So I'm not shouting over it anymore. But there you go. That's all it takes to make an electric car move. Is just a very simple setup. So I'm going to be getting the rest of the battery pack hooked up. And as you can see down here, we've got the negative and the positive coming from the back battery box, and then this is the negative and positive that goes to the charger. They're just kind of hanging free at the moment, but we'll be hooking those up to the high voltage wiring shelf and get the front battery box reassembled, and hopefully we'll be back up to the 200 volts that we were at before, and back to cruising along the highway at well, in excess of the speed limit. Anyway, this is Jason Horak, June 29th, 2012. Have a nice night.